everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. So I'm doing something particularly holiday-ish today, and I'm making a Christmas ornament for our tree. So this is part of a little challenge on Instagram. Every year the Mabgraves fan club does like a little giveaway at Christmas time. I'm not necessarily participating in like the official giveaway, but I do want to make the Christmas ornament. So I'm going to do so using this printed art from Mabgraves. So this is her original imagery. This is only for my personal use. I'm not going to be, you know, selling it or giving it to anyone or anything like that. It's for personal use on our home Christmas tree. So I thought I would just have some fun and make a little Christmas ornament to share. So let's get started. I think this is going to have kind of fabric elements as well as paper elements. So the first thing that I wanted to do was to back it onto a heavier cardstock paper. So just do that with a little bit of glue stick. Just pop that down here. Okay, and then we will cut it out again. This could be a way to actually display your own art on your holiday tree. I just really love this particular Mabgraves painting. I think it sort of has this nice holiday sort of feel to it with the deer. But it's kind of like a little spooky because it's got this cute little ghost here. So the next thing that I want to do with this is actually to just emboss it. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's put some embossing ink down here. Make sure the whole surface is fully covered. And I'm just going to use clear embossing ink. Okay. I'm going to set this aside. Probably should have torn this page off ahead of time, but I didn't. So we just have to do this a little bit gingerly so we don't get embossing powder everywhere. Okay, that was actually relatively tidy. Okay, lid on, good, good. All right, so just lie this here now. If you are sensitive to noise, I'd recommend that for the next couple of moments that you just hit your mute button on your television or your phone, whatever you're watching on, as I will be using an embossing gun that is, it is like a hairdryer. It's not that loud, but it's a little bit. So here we go. Okay, there we go. We are fully embossed. So just let that cool down for a moment. And just see if we have any embossing powder that I need to brush away here onto this plate. Okay. Let's just set that aside. I'm going to get rid of this paper too. Okay. Just make sure it feels, yeah, it feels fully dry. So you'll just see it gives it like a plasticky coating, makes it a little stronger. So that's what I was going for. Then I want to put this on a piece of fabric next. So what I'd like to do, I just have a piece of felt actually, it's not anything but felt, is just pop it on there. And then I was thinking about going around it with my pinking shears to get the shape. So I think what I'll do, let's just make sure that both sides of this are okay to use. Let's lay it down on this side, because there's a little bit of it's actually a little bit of Tim Holtz ink there. So now I'm just going to trace it on like the bad side of the fabric. So that's, we know how big the image is going to be. So then I can go ahead and cut with my pinking shears sort of a nice frame around it. Going a little closer here, I think. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now we will flip it and use the good side. And this is going to go on here. So I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for that. A little glue string here, just get rid of that. We just want to go nice and close to the edge. Right about there, I think. Just going to give it a press for a moment so that it fully adheres. Okay. Then I think what I want to do is actually just stitch around here as well. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. Actually, cancel the stitching part. I just remembered I want to put this blue ribbon in behind, so I'm not going to stitch until after I've done that. So the way I'm going to do that actually is now on that back side where we drew that circle, I'm going to cover that outline in Fabri-Tac. Okay. So then just lie the lace down. and then get my fabric scissors. Okay. And then I think what I might also do is cut another oval of the same shape to go on the back here, or maybe not. I don't know if it really needs it. It might not actually need it. Maybe we'll see after we stitch if it needs it. So I'm just going to give this just a moment to just to set up, and I'll think about what the next step's going to be after we stitch around it. I was thinking about what I wanted to use as a tie to hang this on the tree, and I had this old piece of like a dress, and it's the button up part of the collar, and I was thinking that that could be cute, but it might be a little too bulky. I love the color. If I just folded it like this, maybe. Yeah, that's a little cuter. I mean, my other option, I think would just be like something thin, like a piece of cordage. I could add like a little red flower or something as well. Or I could just punch a hole here and this could get threaded through possibly, or maybe just fabric in this color, maybe without the buttons, maybe just this particular fabric. I do have the dress here. It's actually a vintage dress that my daughter, I kind of rescued it from a thrift store and had to completely rebuild it. I embroidered on the lapel. I have since reused the embroidery on my imagination blanket project. But yeah, it definitely got has had its life, we'll say that. I'm just going to use my pinking shears to cut a piece of this blue fabric. Trim it here. I'll just go up and clean up this one little spot that just didn't want to get pinked. There we go. So yeah, that might be a better option. We'll come back to that. All right, I think it's stitching time, so I will go stitch this and come right back. They're all stitched around. Just a little simple single stitch there. Then I think what I will do, honestly, is to just use the punch. I'm gonna have to be a little crafty here to get this over the fabric, I think. We'll see if we can maneuver it. If not, I'm gonna have to just cut some kind of a slot. Yeah, I don't think I can. So let's just be adventurous. I do have this kind of a hole punch. Oh, you know what I have? Hold on. Sometimes you have to get the heavy equipment out here. So we'll get the crocodile, and this is going to give not a slot but a hole, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure I am centered somewhat. Okay. All right. Then I think, do I want to just put that through, or hold on, another little plan here. What if we cut just a little simple circular pinked shape like this and pop that there? It's also going to need a hole, which you can pretty well do with your crocodile. Just go in and clean it up a little. Okay. So if we put that on there, a little bit of Fabri-Tac. That. Then I will fold the little tie that I cut out here like so. Let's see if I can thread that through here. Now, did I make it long enough to do a slip knot, or am I going to have to? Now, I think because of the nature of this, actually, no, I need to do this anyways because I need it to be long enough to be able to hang, you know, to put on a branch, on a tree branch. So that's totally okay. Now, this, I want to just sort of tidy it up a little, make it kind of even. Then up here, I'm going to clip out another shape. I'm thinking a pinked heart. It's like a heart. Just have to trim the inside a little because yeah, that's good. Okay. Just snip this little bitty boo here. There, that's better. This here, and then maybe a little button would be cute there. Just put a little button right there. See if I have a button that I could use. Just give me one moment. I'm going to grab a button. Okay, so I'm back and I have this little cutie button. It's a vintage button. Hopefully you can see the little flower in the center there. I think it's all very appropriate. Just pop it on here. Then I need my needle and thread. So this needle will fit through the holes, and then we will use maybe, let's see what color I have hanging around here. Right. Red. Yeah, red. Oops. Threading a needle with fingers that have glue stuck to them is not recommended, but that's okay. I have probably, I don't know, a million needle threaders in my studio. Do you think I'm using it right now? No. There we go. So the other thing is I will link Mab Graves, her information down below, as well as the Mab Graves fan club on Instagram who hold this challenge during the holidays each year. There is a giveaway associated with it. I think though, if I were going to enter the giveaway, I would have made some more, you know, original art to participate with rather than using Mab's drawing. Like, yeah, because I don't see myself as the primary creator here, right? So I'm just dressing up some other beautiful artist's work. Just snip this off. There we go. I'll just go third time in there so that we can really see that nice red thread. Okay. And then at the back, just tie this off a couple of times. And I mean, you could even use like cute little LED lights that you could attach to your work as well. They make little battery pack ones and it's very fun. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. This is my little Mab Graves Christmas decoration for my tree. So as I mentioned, I will link everything down below in the description box. And if you want to join the giveaway, you have until December the 30th to do so. So quite a bit of time still. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today during this fun little project. I had fun doing it. It was a nice little morning thing to do. And we will talk very soon. Thank you to all of my new subscribers who are here to hang out. I really appreciate that. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye for now.